Hey guys, so we are doing pick a pile. So this is pile 1, this is pile 2, pile 3. So take a second, use your intuition and pick a pile 1, 2, and 3. So this pick a pile specifically is going to be a love reading. It's going to be for people who are single specifically. And if you followed me for a while, you know I don't normally actually do this. This is the first time I'm actually doing a pick a pile or anything related specifically to romance. I'm getting called to do that for some reason. Spirit asked me to do this. And so I'm guessing there's some messages people need to hear, but they actually asked me if I can also start doing love readings as well. So I might actually start doing that. Anyway, so these are going to be specifically for people who are single. If you are in a relationship, there could be a message in it for you, but they specifically asked me to do it for singles. So we're going to do pile 1 first and see. And if you've never watched me before, I don't look at the cards. I actually flip them all upside down. So I have no idea what any of the cards are as I'm pulling them. So, okay. So for pile 1, we have faith, discovery, joyous fun. Wow, these are interesting cards that came out. Happy success. Wow, okay. This seems already like great energy. All right, hold on, we're putting that down. So then we got sharing, friendliness. Wow, the way that this literally came out is hysterical. Aloneness. And then we have trust. Wow. So the 2 top cards are literally going to be trust and have faith. I don't think that could have come out any better. Okay, so what I'm getting is you guys are, and I don't say pessimistic like you're pessimistic in a general sense. I get this feeling like you have this like outlook or this perception that love's never going to come for you. Like maybe you're used to being in toxic relationships. You're used to people who kind of like hurt you, and like I just see this dark energy, almost like this. Some of them may be toxic, but almost just like they constantly break your heart and betray your trust and things like that. And it feels like you guys have been through some serious heartbreaks. With the sharing, friendliness, and aloneness card, it's really interesting. I almost get this feeling like you know who this person is, that you want to be with, and they're taking time to themselves. Like they're going through a period of like aloneness. They're going through a period of like introspection. It feels like maybe dark night of the soul energy that they're going through right now. And it's like they're taking time to themselves. I was going to say, if you haven't met this person, but I don't get that energy at all. I'm only getting this is like somebody you already know, like somebody you've already met. And it feels like whenever this situation, this person, so this could be you or the other person, comes out of this energy of aloneness, of fear, of releasing all of these dark thoughts and the inner demons and everything like that. It's like this is going to come forward, and it's going to be this friendly conversation. It's going to be 2 people really having conversation, talking, uniting, and kind of blending their energies and coming together. Like it definitely feels like you guys feel like the light worker group, like healers, like the divine masculine, divine feminine. And you guys are going to share your experiences. I feel like you guys have both been through some dark experiences. You've both been through some emotional experiences, but it feels like this energy is very sensitive, very nurturing, very caring. And it's almost like a lot of water energy. It does not mean you or the other person's a water sign. It just feels like this very, like the energy just flows. Like you guys just have really good conversation and just everything flows. So with the discovery, joyous fun, and happy success, this definitely feels like future energy. And I didn't pull the cards that way. Oh shit, is my camera upside down? Okay, I just realized the recording thing's upside down. I really hope it doesn't record that way. It's interesting because what I get with this discovery is it's like, this is like, you're like their hidden gem or vice versa, right? It's like they feel like they discovered something amazing and something like truly unique and one of a kind. But with the joyous fun and happy success, it feels like this is going to be like a fun relationship. This is going to be a very flirty relationship. It's going to be like that type where it's like you see people like, your friends or like people on social media and you're like, oh my God, they're so cute. Like they joke around, they're very flirtatious and everything like that. And then happy success is really like, this is somebody who's really celebrating, really excited. But if you notice the 2 cards, right, we have 2 men and look at him. He's discovering some like type of gem in this. And then look at him. He's like holding this light. And I've never even pulled these cards like this ever. I've never even pulled these cards, I don't think at all. It's the bottom one's a newer deck, that's why. But yeah, it just feels like this really great, happy relationship. So this feels really good. You have trust and have faith, and they want me to pull another card for you guys. You focus on yourself for now. Focus on healing yourself, going through whatever you need to, and divine timing is super at work in this situation. Okay, so we got 3 separate cards for you guys. You are a beautiful being of love and light. Reach out to someone you miss and tell them. And immediately when I said that, I could just see this, like the tears welling up, like not necessarily that you're actually, tears are coming up, but almost like this sadness, like missing somebody. And then you are amazing and perfect the way you are. Start believing and knowing it too. So you got 2 cards about you're a beautiful being of love and light, and you're amazing and perfect the way you are. Start believing and knowing it too. So definitely focus on self-love and just working on yourself. Oh, wow. And I dropped it, but it said something about romance is coming soon, communicate. Just make sure you guys are taking care of yourself and really doing whatever is good for you. So I hope that helps you guys. And I am going to go on to pile 2. Let me clear these up really quick. Okay, so pile 2. Let's see what you guys got. Pride. Conflict. Teacher. I've never pulled that card ever. Back and forth. Okay. Totally different than pile 1. Meditation brings answers. Innocence. Understanding. Maturity. All right. Immediately I'm hearing ego, 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 ego. Ego. This feels like a recent like breakup or something recently triggered you from a past relationship. I get this insanely confused energy just sitting there with like brain fog, just like not understanding anything at all, like just very thoroughly, genuinely confused. And they're saying you might not get the answers right now, but you'll get them in the right time. So there might be something else going on behind the scenes that you don't need to know the answers for, but it will be unlocked in the time that it needs to be unlocked. So you guys got really interesting cards, especially for a love reading. I feel like you're very conflicted about love in general. It feels like you kind of went through some type of like loss in a relationship, some type of like heartache or something. It feels like very ego driven, like you guys put your walls up. When you feel like you're getting hurt, you put your walls up and you kind of back up from people. And it feels like there's a lot of like unsaid words. Like with this conflict, it's weird because I get this almost like my feelings weren't communicated or heard. Like something happened where it's like you wanted to say things. It's almost like this, I see this like person just like, so this could be you or the other person just wanting to cry out and tell you like, this is how I feel, but just being choked back. So like, even if you did actually communicate with this person or they communicated with you, it feels like you guys didn't understand each other or you didn't hear each other or something like that. But it just feels like both sides were very tumultuous, it feels like there was a lot of love between you and this other person, but it just feels like there was something that happened that was just very like emotional and very just like you both just walked away. Like, I almost want to cry reading for you guys. Like, yeah. And so it's interesting because we have teacher and back and forth, and it feels like you know that this person's not right or this situation isn't right for you, but your feelings keep going back and forth. And you're like, but do I want to be with this person? You know, is this person my, you know, soulmate, twin flame? Were we meant to be? Whatever it is. And it's just like you're going back and forth, right? But there is a lesson here for you guys, especially with the teacher card. There is a lesson here for you. I'm not getting if this person is supposed to be with you or not. I'm not even remotely getting that. And even if I did, I wouldn't say it because it's a general reading and you shouldn't hold on to anything from a general reading that's like, yeah, this person's coming back. This person's the love of your life. You shouldn't hold on to that. So don't be going, you know, and watching reader to reader to reader, all these love readings, and then you know, taking what you want to hear from them and then being like, oh yeah, I'm going to be with this person. That's not the reality. You know, the reality is everything's going to happen the way it's supposed to. And when you hold on to that, you know, you're not doing the healing work, or you're blocking somebody else who might actually be right for you from coming in. So just be really conscious of that. Like, it's okay to watch readings, but don't keep watching them and don't hold on to everything you hear. Okay. I don't know who needs to hear that, but they're asking me to say that. It feels like this situation is going to bring you some type of clarity. You're going to understand, and we got understanding and teacher right on top of each other, right? It's like there is going to be some type of understanding. There is going to be some type of lesson that you learn, some answers. And it's like, it's almost like I keep hearing this question, like one of you guys is asking, am I ever going to understand? Am I ever going to get answers? Am I ever going to get answers? Am I ever going to get answers? And they're saying, yes, you will. They're saying, give it time. When you go through the process and the steps that you need to go through, the answers will come for you. So just give it some time, okay? But I feel like this situation that you were in is going to bring you some type, I'm going to pull another card for you guys. Excuse me, it's going to bring you some type of like closing of a wow, I can't even talk. Closing of a chapter, like a rebirth, like something is going to cycle back and close out, and it's going to balance something out, and you're going to come back to a place of like healed energy is what I'm getting. You're going to come to a place of understanding why you've been through this. And it feels like you guys maybe have, some of you more recent, some of you a little bit longer. And it's just like, how long do I have to, you know, feel these feelings or understand what I'm understanding? But you're going to come to a place of peace within, and you're going to understand, and you're going to understand the lessons, and you're going to understand the growth and the things that you learn from this. And it's going to bring you back to this place of calmness and centeredness and purity. I feel like you guys maybe aren't in the best energy right now, or you haven't been, but you will be. Okay. They're having me pull mystical wisdom too. So let me see what else we get. The card that came out of the other deck is forgiveness. And then this one came out as confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. Yeah, you guys have a lot of like, you got the pride one, you got conflict, you got back and forth, then you got forgiveness, and you got confrontation. So you guys have a lot of like that fighting energy stuff. But yeah, you need to forgive yourself and this person in this situation. And it's like, some of you guys are like, it almost feels like you're angry at yourself for choosing this person or being in a relationship with this person. Like, I should just stay single, or I should have known better, or what was I thinking? And you were drawn to this person and attracted to this person because you needed to be, because there was something that you needed to learn, something you needed to heal. But don't you see that now? Like, don't you see some of it now? And with the confrontation, pick your battles wisely, it almost feels like you guys, it feels like you're so angry or upset that it's almost like you want to take it out on somebody new. Like, you might be dating or going on the dating app or trying to talk to somebody new, and it's almost like you're holding on to this past energy with this situation against new people, and it's just like, just snappy, or just like psh, like, you know, whatever, you know, lower your guard. Not everybody is like your ex. Not everybody is like this, you know, person they're reading. And, you know, people have similar characteristics and traits to each other, but it does not mean they're the same. They're not the same people. So that's kind of the advice for you guys. But definitely work on forgiveness too. No. Okay. I was going to ask if they wanted me to pull any other cards, and they don't. So pile 2, good luck, and I wish you well. And we're going to go to pile 3. So, oops. I don't like having my cards a mess. Okay, pile 3. You got wild, true love, okay, taking steps, courage, interesting, and you got 44. Oh my god, okay, it's driving me nuts. Remain positive, ripeness, comparison, beyond illusion. So it's interesting because they had me put those backwards, and the beyond illusion and the true love are like right on top of each other. Interesting. Wow, all 3 piles got completely different energies. Okay, so with the wild card I'm getting, free yourself from overthinking, like you're overthinking a situation. Some of you guys, it feels like you're talking to somebody. I get the energy, not that you're in a relationship. It feels like you're talking to somebody or you're trying to possibly pursue somebody new. And they're saying keep your options open. Not like don't talk to this person. They're saying keep your options open. Like keep yourself open to meeting, you know, this person and or other people. So if you're not specifically talking to somebody, that's just could be a little bit of like future energy that you're going to end up talking to somebody and they just want you to keep yourself open, remain open. You guys feel like a little anxious, like overthink everything, kind of over process everything, like trust issues, like is this person legit? Is this person not legit? You know, is this like the real deal? You feel like future thinkers, like wanting to know about the future when you're talking to people. But they want you to free yourself. Like I feel like there's, with the wild card, I'm getting this like sense. I'm going to pull from here with you guys. I'm getting this sense like that there's things you need to let go of from the past, and it actually doesn't feel love related at all. It feels like it has to do with your parents, and I feel like a lot of you guys maybe have been going through that recently, especially with the full moon. Okay, they wanted me to pull cards specifically with this one. Angel of Miracles, open your heart and expect a miracle. Yeah, so there's something with you guys where it's like, with the overthinking anxiety, it's almost like you're apprehensive to trust people and to like let love come to you. And it doesn't feel like you're super guarded. It just feels like you're cautious, like really cautious. But they're saying open your heart. Like literally they had me pull this card out for you as I'm reading this. Angel of Miracles, open your heart and expect a miracle. So I guess whoever needed that. With the beyond illusion, comparison, ripeness, some of you guys I feel like are pretty intuitive, or you pay attention to the signs or different things like that. And so it's almost like you're constantly like comparing this person or people to other people in the past. Feels like a little bit of similar energy, pile 2, not fully. It's almost like you kind of, it's like you want to see and make sure like everything's good. Like just, you want to be able to feel at ease and trust, but it feels like you can't be like that. With the ripeness card, I get this like energy, like you guys are, you know, even with all the anxiety and worries and fears and all that stuff, I feel like you're very open to wanting to receive love. Like you really do want that true love, and even though you're scared, you're still moving forward. You're still having that faith and that courage to move forward. And, you know, everybody has their dark days. Everybody has their days where, you know, they're negative or they're thinking like, oh, it's never going to happen for me and things like that. But it feels like for you guys, it's actually very soon. And I don't like to say that because I don't want anybody holding on to that. But it feels like this group, like somebody is coming for you really soon. Like, and they just showed me the knight in shining armor and showed me this. Like somebody is coming for you very soon, it feels like. Some of you may already know this person. Like some of you may already know them, and you know, something happened and you're coming back together. Okay, I don't know what it is with this group. They want me to keep pulling cards. Angel of 4 directions. So you guys have a lot of angel stuff coming out. You have, you know, the Angel of Miracles came out and the Angel of 4 directions came out. And it's, yeah, and another 4, the 44-4. So yeah, you guys have a lot of angels like really guiding this. It feels like a very loving, soulmate connection that you guys are going to have with people. And I love this. It's like 44, and then I keep pulling out 4s. I keep pulling out angels for you guys. Like, you guys might be earth angels or light workers, but it feels like this relationship is actually like two really light people, like two very, their souls are very angelic, and it feels like you guys are going to come together and have this beautiful, like, just romantic, I don't want to say it's not gonna be passionate, because it's not like that crazy, like fiery, like making out with each other shit. I mean, it's more so like this very like best friend, like romantic, just like this happy, this like dream come true energy, which is amazing. But you have to try to let go of like comparing or constantly reflecting on the past to see if you can trust or if you're safe. So with the true love, taking steps, and courage, I'm getting a lot of the self-reflection, and I'm going to talk in masculine and feminine. You know, masculine and feminine is an energy. It's not a gender. So it could be, you know, a same-sex couple, or it could be, if you're the female, you could be the masculine energy. The man could be the feminine energy, vice versa, or you know, whatever. But with the true love, it feels like the feminine energy. This is her really, like self-exploring, like really coming into her power and really loving herself. And with the masculine, this is like him overcoming fears and actually conquering like all of his old energy and really coming into his courage and really working through his own like insecurities and anxieties and fears, and him stepping forward. In the middle of the two of you guys, it is taking steps. It's taking steps toward the future. It's moving, you know, forward. And you guys have a lot of cards with a bunch of light in them. Like I'm going to show you. So look, you've got all the light sparkles right there. You got all the light sparkles right here, up here, beyond illusion. And not all these cards are like this. The remain positive, all the sparkles. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the bottom of this card had that. And then the top of this card had this. It's almost like your relationship was like, it's just very, very, very divine. Like this is like a true love type of relationship. This is that like relationship of a lifetime. This is like, it's written in the stars type relationship. Like it truly is. And it just feels like this very angelically guided divine relationship where you're going to work together as like a team and just have a lot of love for each other and just safety and home feelings and really good. But the masculine just needs to work on kind of stepping forward and, you know, coming out of his like wounded masculine energy and coming into his courage and being that knight in shining armor. And the feminine just really needs to understand her value and her truth. And she feels like this very like light, earthy angel, fairy type energy, just very whimsical, very, it doesn't mean you as a human are like that. It just, the energy, it feels like that is like, this just very romantic soul, the soul who just wants to spread love and positivity and just very like light and just like a person who really wants to spread love is what it feels like. Okay, Archangel. Wow, okay, that makes sense. So I don't know, this feels amazing. So pile 3, congrats. All right, what else do you have as a message? Because they wanted me to post something else for you guys. Nope, let me put that like that. Okay, good. Let's say like 1 or 2 more. Just the 2? Okay. So you got 9 of Michael and 3 of Gabriel. So interesting that man and woman came out. They're both looking in the same direction. Notice how the masculine's looking toward the feminine, right? This is the card of overthinking. So like I said, with the courage card, this is the card of overthinking, of worrying. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Yeah, this is the card of overthinking, worrying, kind of how am I going to handle things? What am I going to do? And this is, for the feminine, this is her kind of packing up her old baggage and releasing it and really moving on to fresh waters, to like a new adventure. And something really amazing is going to happen for her when she does this. It's like moving and changing who she is, and not changing who she is like totally, but like changing who she is in standing in her power and her worth and her truth. And so some of the feminines, you might actually channel Archangel Gabriel. The energy. I channel Archangel Gabriel as a female energy. Some channel Archangel Gabriel as a masculine energy. It just kind of depends on how you're working with energy and how you align. Like Archangel Michael is generally a masculine energy. But yeah, so I don't know, you guys, they're not fully giving it to me, but you definitely feel like an earthy, very divinely guided group. Lots of angels around you guys. So that's amazing. So anyway, wow, I'm excited for you guys. And just so you guys know, I do offer private readings. All of the information is posted in the link in the description. And if the reading resonated with you, if you like it, subscribe to my page, because I just started this. I'm trying to actually build it up. And if it resonated with you, definitely post a comment below. I'd love to hear how it helped you. So I hope you guys all have an amazing day.